guys, welcome back to the Veen vlog. So happy to have you guys here today. I'm really excited to be doing these videos, and I think we've got a good one for you today. If you like it, please like, share, add ourselves to our newsletter, whatever you guys want to do to stay in contact, because we want to make sure that we are consistently being your information brokers, and we are making sure that you guys know what you're doing about investing in real estate and investing in yourself. So with that being said, today's topic is okay, how the heck do I get started? So we've convinced you in one of our other videos to start investing in yourself, and you want to buy something. Now you just want to make sure that you guys can get to the place of buying a property, whether it be investment, vacation rental, whether it be for your own family. You want to figure out how to do it now. So this is going to be a quick Coles Notes version. This is, how many steps do I have here? 6 steps of how to buy a property. Each one of these could be its own video in itself. But for today, I want to give you the Coles Notes version so you guys can make a little pinpoint list and go from there. So number 1, the first thing you're going to do, and all of the financial advisors out there are going to give me a round of applause, because I'm telling you the first thing you have to do is go get your financial health in order. So you have to go to a bank. And going to a bank can be totally scary. And I get it, guys, because I am like a mess sometimes when it comes to this. And it's scary. It feels like you're going to the principal's office. Well, it's not going to the principal's office. They see everything, and they want to make sure that they can get you in the best position possible to make your dreams come true, as do we. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring in your notice of assessments. There's Scooter again. Hi, buddy. So you're going to bring in your notice of assessments, usually 1 to 2 years, or your most recent pay stub and your notice of assessment from last year. If you're self-employed, bring 3 years. They want to see 3 years if you're self-employed. Bring in any information about any debt you have, any consistent payments you have, like a car loan or student loan, and as well any investments you already do have, because they might be able to find some equity to play with and help you guys out that way. So make a commitment with your financial advisor. You should be doing this like months before even looking at property. So that's number 1. Number 2, you're going to contact a realtor after you've talked to your financial advisor. This doesn't have to happen once you're approved. No. I don't believe in that. There's a lot of agents out there I know who want the pre-approval letter before they'll even start working with you. I don't believe in that, because I think that this is a partnership and it's about achieving a goal. And I want to be your gym buddy, is what I like to say. So I'm going to be your gym buddy when it comes to your financial health. So you go talk to your financial advisor, they tell you what to do, and I'm going to call you up and make sure you're following through with your steps, and you're going to get off the bandwagon. But if you don't have a buddy there to help you along, it's a lot. If you don't have somebody holding you accountable, really, it's a lot harder. So you're going to call a realtor, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, what do you guys want and what do you need? And you're going to make a list, and you're going to prioritize it. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The best like worldly things that you could imagine. And then I'm going to pull properties and show you what realistically you can get for the budget that we're putting out there. You might want to then adjust your budget up or down, figure out what works. But the main thing is that you're doing the research. So we'll help you along with the research so you know exactly where you want to be. And then that way, when it's time, once you've got that pre-approval letter in hand and you're serious, you're educated. And an educated buyer is always going to be a happier, more confident buyer when purchasing their home. They're not going to be, wavering after the fact, going, oh my gosh, what did I get into? No, if you've done your research, you've worked with the professionals, you're going to know you're in good hands and you're going to be happy with your purchase. So you're going to go to a realtor, even if you don't have that stamp of approval. Doesn't mean we're going to go out and buy a house, but it means that we can get you educated to know exactly what you want and what you can expect when you're going to purchase a house. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, we found a house and you're pre-approved. This is the really fun part. Okay, so at this part you say, Laura, this is the best house ever and I want this house, and then I'm going to go in and we're going to negotiate. The things we're going to negotiate on is the price, number 1, everyone knows that. The closing date. So what date do you guys want to move in? When do you want to get the keys? We're going to also put in our conditions. Typical conditions are usually financing, home inspection, and insurance. If you have a property to sell, you might have a condition that it's based on you selling a certain property. Bunch of different things. It could be a random one too. It could be a random clause that we can make up and put in there just to make sure that everyone's happy. Those are our main things. We can also negotiate on chattels. So those are things like your appliances or any furniture you thought just suited the house. It was awesome and you'd love to have it. Those are the things we're going to negotiate on you. And then now number 4, you've got your accepted offer. You beat up people in multiple offers and you're like, yes, I got the house. Now we're in conditional period. So conditional period is when we do our follow through. So we're going to go back to the bank that you were pre-approved at, tell them this is the house I'm buying. They're going to send through an appraisal. They're going to send it through CMHC if you guys don't have 20% down. So CMHC is the insurance on the mortgage, and that has to be approved afterwards as well. And then we're going to, if everything's happy, we get our firm approval from financing. We're going to waive that. We're going to then do our home inspection. And a home inspection, we'll have a whole video on home inspections as well. And that home inspection is going to tell you what things need to get done in the house, what things are good to get done in the house, what kind of general maintenance things could be better cared for, and it teaches you how to care for your house. So I always say use it like a checklist of how to take care of your home when you're living there. It's not just a way of going in and being like, okay, well, it needs a new roof. We want 20 grand off of the price. It's a little bit of that. You want to make sure it's a safe, healthy home for you and that any major issues have been taken care of. However, big thing is, again, education. You want to be educated. You want to know how to take care of your house so that you're putting away money as you're living there and you're making sure you keep that the health of the home in good order so that when you go to sell it, it's good, you're confident, you know it's not going to fall down on a home inspection report, and you've maintained the house really well. So that is number 4. And number 5, you've waived all your conditions. You've got your insurance, you've got your home inspection, you've done your financing, you've sold your other house, everything's good. We then send everything to the lawyers. So you choose your lawyer. The lawyer is going to go through and search title to make sure that there's no liens or encumbrances against the house. They're going to make sure that everything's clear and good. All the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted. And then on closing day, they're going to give you the keys, which is awesome. You typically go in a few days before closing and sign everything. They'll go through the papers. They'll tell you how much you owe. Everything is transferred from the bank into the lawyers, and then it gets closed and you magically get a key and we're all happy, right? Okay, so then you get your key and your last step is moving in. So in moving in procedures, we can always help give recommendations for movers. You might just be somebody who wants to go get a truck, get a U-Haul, move everything in. Typically the moving, you shouldn't plan to move in until at least 6 o'clock on closing day, as the lawyers can take a little bit of extra time, and if anything comes up, then that's an issue. So you want to make sure you're closing and moving in after 6 o'clock on closing day. A lot of people will wait till the following weekend, but that way you know that everything's good and squared and you get to move in and live happily ever after. So that gives you kind of the Coles notes. So really, really quickly, one time through, I'll do a recap again. So number 1, go to the bank. Number 2, you're going to contact us and we're going to start researching. Number 3, you're going to put in an offer and make sure that you've got all the conditions you need. Number 4, you're going to do your conditional period, and you're going to waive all those conditions as long as everything's good and golden. And then you're going to go to closing procedures. Number 5, at the lawyers, you're going to sign there, you're going to sign at your bank. There'll be a lot of paperwork. And then the last one is move-in date, and we're all happy. So anyways, guys, this is a short one for you. Hopefully you liked it. Click like, click share, like us on Facebook, keep following us, and we'd love to hear your feedback. Please let us know if there's anything you guys want to know. If you guys want to know about decorating, or you want to know about investments, or you want to know about today's market, or about tiny homes, or anything cool and trendy, put us a comment and we'll make sure to make you a video. So for now, we're signing off. Thanks so much for following the Van Veen team.